Gone are the days when we really need a DSLR camera for better photography and filmmaking. So these tiny phones have come a long way to be able to compete with the pro cameras, but there are some quirks. Let's find out. Hi there, my name is Mayur Mahapatra. I'm a filmmaker from India, and in this channel I talk about personal blogs, filmmaking stuffs, and self-development. And if you think you are into one of this kind, then please do subscribe. I'm sure you will not regret it. As the title says, we'll look into the video aspects between the iPhone 11 and Fuji X-T4. I have divided this comparison in three categories. One is for the image quality, next is dynamic range, and third one is stability. Now I'm going to show you some videos side by side. You need to say which video is shot by using which camera. If you want to pause the video and take a good look, then go ahead, pause it. Among these four clips, B and D are shot by using the iPhone. Of course, it needed a little bit of tweak to match these two shots, but right away you can see how good the image is coming. But surprisingly, the iPhone can shoot up to 4K 60 frames per second, and even today some of the pro DSLRs are not able to do that. Those who don't know what is dynamic range, it is something the sensor of your camera can capture the darkest of the dark and the lightest of the light. The more dynamic range, the more details camera can capture in the lightest or in the darkest situation. The dynamic range of iPhone 11 is pretty good even though it has a small sensor. I think it's all possible because of the computational photography, whereas the DSLRs mostly depend upon the hardware. But I'm not saying that Fuji X-T4 has a bad dynamic range. I shot all these footages using the standard profile. If I shoot these footages using log profile by Fuji X-T4, then the dynamic range would have been great. But again, the discussion of log profile in this video is going to be a little bit confusing, so we'll just skip it. And as you noticed, the dynamic range of iPhone 11 is pretty amazing. Saw two footages, and I think iPhone 11 is doing a pretty good job in this department as well. And I'm not sure how these phone manufacturers achieve this, but I have to admit it's really impressive. But at the other hand, Fuji X-T4 does have the in-body image stabilization. But is it smooth enough like iPhone? You let me know in the comment section. There is one more bonus category I have added this comparison, that is convenience. Well, iPhone wins here by a huge margin. Just look at this, how small it is. Even my kid can take some photos with this. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so now iPhone is good at every department. I should throw him in Fuji, right? No. When you are starting out as a photographer or filmmaker, I think iPhone serves the purpose. I think it does more than that. It is small, accessible, and the camera is great. You can carry it anywhere. But when you actually think of doing more pro work, then you might need a proper DSLR or a cinema camera. The DSLR or the cinema camera, they are huge, they are bulky, but it has more controls. You can adjust every settings manually. You can shoot in log, raw, which will give you more flexibility in color grading and get the desired look in the post-production. And most importantly, you can change the lens in DSLRs and cinema cameras, which is not possible in iPhones or any other Android phones right now. I'm not sure about the future. They might come up with some interchangeable lens iPhone in future. I'm not sure about that. But right now it is not possible. So that is a huge benefit of having a DSLR or cinema camera. And I also think that the computational photography have come a long way, that it actually replaced the point and shoot cameras. Let me know any of you still use the point and shoot camera. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you like this video. If yes, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe for more videos. Till then, take care. Bye.